I want to swear and punch things. I don't know. Is that normal? I really debated sharing any of this, but I kind of think when I'm watching other people's journeys, whatever they are, and they only show like the good parts, I think in the back of my head, okay, well, it can't always be good, especially when it's something really hard to deal with. So I had a super long discussion with my husband last night, and I mean, yesterday was just horrible. And I guess what it boiled down to was I wish I would have had somebody out there. The times that I struggled really bad, I felt really alone. I had wonderful friends, I had a loving family, but I couldn't talk about the things that were really, really bothering me. I didn't talk about when people made fun of me. I just kept it all bottled up because I thought, well, I don't know how I would tell somebody, and I don't think they would really understand. They might just say, oh, sorry, they shouldn't say that to you. But to know the impact it had on me, especially, I mean, being a kid, growing up and into your teen years, there's so many things going on in your body and your mind. To add that on top of it, it's horrible. And it doesn't even have to just be a weight issue. Maybe somebody had some other thing that made them different and they felt alone, that nobody could really relate to what they were going through. So that's what's kind of pushing me to document all this, or to document is such a stuffy word. It's kind of pushing me to share it all because I feel like there is somebody else out there struggling, and I want to tell that person that you're not alone. I did have my first meeting with JD from Veritas Fit, and the biggest thing I can say right now, if you are struggling, or if you are thinking you want to go health coach, life coach route to try to get you on track, okay, I'm just gonna be honest, because my biggest fear, and this has actually happened to me, is that somebody is going to say they're gonna help me, and then they realize they either can't or don't want to, and just kind of bail. I've actually had a doctor do this to me at one point. And the feeling of reaching out to somebody, like when you really need help, and trying to explain to them, and they end up basically at the end, not basically, at the end of the appointment saying, you know, I don't know what to tell you, I can't help you. Like, just by shoving me out the door. That's like the worst feeling in the world because it takes a lot to just get to that point to want to ask for help. And with my current situation with getting off of the Contrave, I'm now realizing that, and he confirmed that the medicine probably should have been prescribed to me along with some kind of plan to work through the issues that were causing me to need to be on Contrave in the first place. Because as a medical doctor, and again, I'm not trying to judge, but in my experience right now with it, I feel like if you're a doctor and you prescribe Contrave, you know that it works on the mental part of what's going on. So if that is the problem, then some kind of therapy or some kind of plan going along with just taking the medicine should have been put in place. And I'm not even saying it's like my doctor's fault. I think it's more of a system where that's just how it's taught. Hey, here's a medicine, here's what you give it for, you know, and you just say, all right, good luck. And you just treat the surface problem. And that's been the case for my sons, for my one in particular. Let's put a Band-Aid on it and just treat the surface symptoms, and then I don't know what to tell you after that. Good luck, figure it out, type of thing. Yeah, I can't really do that on my own right now. My biggest fear was that I was gonna get into this and it was gonna be horrible like it is right now. And whoever was gonna say they were gonna help me, it was just gonna be like, you know what, I think it's just over my head, it's too much, I don't wanna deal with it, whatever. And he assured me that that was not gonna be the case. So, as always, I'll have his information down below in the description box. He's super approachable as far as just sending him an email or starting a conversation. He's really easygoing, and you kind of need that when you're dealing with some of these things. I was feeling so good for so long. Like, super good. Like, I couldn't wait to get up and whatever. Just do whatever that day. Work on the computer. I haven't even touched my computer for 2 days. Because I'm like, what's the point? Just, negative. And I know that sounds bad, but I'm being real. I'm just being real this morning. Being real. My energy is not there. My excitement to make a video is not there. I feel frumpy and dumpy and this is exactly how I ended up on the medicine. Where I just had enough of myself. Seriously, I've had enough. And I know that everybody else has had enough too. That's exactly how I ended up on this medicine. The biggest thing with trying to figure something like this out is, especially if you have felt alone about it, is talking about it, I guess. It's very uncomfortable. So today, I basically just forced myself to, I don't know, it's like fake it to make it? I don't know. I just don't know. Again, today I just feel like, seriously, it feels very overwhelming to me, so it's hard for me to think that somebody else is gonna help me weed through this. But I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna send him a message because it's kind of what he's supposed to help me through or not, and I'll find out, right? It's really hard to describe what this feels like, other than overwhelming. Completely annoying. how I can go from feeling like the best I've felt ever to what the F? I don't know what I'm even doing. I don't know. Just every like positive thing I'm trying to tell myself, and then it just gets like axed by some negative crap. And it's frustrating because that wasn't there even just a week ago. It wasn't there. And now it's been like 3 days in a row. So of course I send this email to him. And you know when you send an email and you're just like, all right, I don't know if that was just, like, maybe I should have not just laid it all out exactly how it was in my head. And then you send it and you're like, probably maybe could have worded that differently. It's too late, I already sent it. And so he sends a message back, and true to JD form so far, he knows how to respond in a way that, first of all, is just like, okay, stop. My body is being stressed mentally and physically right now, big time, because of the transition from the medicine to not only just the physical withdrawal from the medicine, but also the mental part resurfacing that should have been dealt with before anyways. He's saying the fact that I'm open to talking about it is good, even if it feels completely uncomfortable and weird right now, and I still don't even know if I'm gonna post this. Videoing myself is confronting myself and telling myself I'm worth it, and even just saying that, for whatever reason, is a little uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. Like, why can't I say that? I don't know. He knows what to say, and then of course he ends at like, take a deep effing breath, because of course I was saying F when I sent him a message like F. Like, that's what I want to do right now. I want to swear and punch things. I don't know, is that normal? So here's me taking a deep effing breath